ready?
We are very much ready. Okay. Okay. Well, you're doing the intro.
Yeah. Hey guys, it's Marta.
And Lisa, and welcome back to the Day Night Podcast.
Funky.
Okay, Anna, we know your name. How old are you and where are you from?
I'm 17 and I'm from Italy.
Okay. Well, to introduce the podcast, what perception did you have of us when we first met, and what do you want to show you?
I don't remember.
You can be rude.
I have no idea.
You can be mean.
Well, we say usually be honest.
Yeah,
be honest.
Okay, I have to think about it, but honestly, I don't remember becoming friends with Lisa because we were in S1. I don't remember anything. It just kind of happened. And then I thought Marta was really outgoing and creative. That's
Yeah.
on
You
the
met
ski
us
trip.
too, yeah.
Marta, you go first?
Yeah. I remember meeting you was the same time I met Lisa and Ava too. And I just remember, oh my gosh, these people are so nice to me. And they're like welcoming me into their space and into their friend group.
Yeah, because you were in a bad class.
I was just not getting along with the people in my class as well. They're nice people. I was just not, I didn't fit in quite.
Yeah.
And I fit in with you guys. I felt as if I fit in. And then I switched from the German section to the English section to be with you. So, yeah.
Alright, my first perception of Anna, I do remember it. And I thought the first time I saw it, I thought you were Portuguese. Because you guys have to understand, like at the time, your hair wasn't curly, was it? It wasn't that curly, but it was in the ponytail. It just gave Portuguese ass.
It was
And
puffy.
It was puffy. And because I used to be in classes filled with Portuguese people, I just instantly thought, okay, she's one of them too. And yeah, that was my first perception. I also always thought you were very outgoing because back in the day we all had a lot of energy. Very outgoing, super nice, and just a ray of sunshine. A ray of sunshine. That was my first perception of you.
So we were 11.
Yeah, we were.
How can you be sad
We were
at 11?
No, there was nothing. We're filled. Even when I see like the Snapchat memories of back in the day, I can't even listen to it. It's so embarrassing.
You guys have so many Snapchat and like TikTok things of you guys just doing bullshit things together.
So stupid. So dumb.
But it was the vibe back in the day, and it brought joy to our lives. And that's just what we did. So I think we're just gonna circle back to you, Anna. How was it? Well, when did you come to Luxembourg?
In 2018. Well, like September.
And where were you before you came to Luxembourg?
I was in Italy.
Why did you move to Luxembourg? What was the reason?
Because in Italy, you don't get a lot of money. And my dad had the opportunity to go to Luxembourg, so he took it and we moved.
What was like the first major like cultural or social thing that you experienced?
A culture shock.
Yeah, culture shock.
The language. Like being in a country where I don't know the language. Because I was born in Dublin and I grew up there, so I learned English. So I knew it, and then I moved to Italy and I knew it, and then I came here and I didn't speak the language. So that was the shock.
Yeah. Do you speak French?
I didn't speak French.
That's
Yeah,
good,
at least I spoke French,
Yeah.
but I didn't speak Luxembourgish. No German. But
So when you came to Luxembourg, you instantly went into S1, so our school, which is right here. Actually, you should blur that out, no promo. But how was that coming into our school? Were you stressed? Were you...
no,
How do you feel?
I was too young to think. I don't know, I just did.
You just did your thing.
I just did. Yeah, I wasn't stressed.
Do you remember anything from S1?
What about
Honestly,
this one trip?
no one really talked. Like, honestly, no one really talked. There were like groups, friends already from primary or Akrai, and like there wasn't much. Not much happened.
Yeah, our class was
Yeah.
quite very divided. I feel like now
Yeah.
we're a bit more together than we were before. But at the
Yeah.
time was super divided.
It was very divided compared to other classes, to be honest.
We're still very divided.
Yeah, we're like segregated. There's 4 groups.
But again, it was worse back then than it is now. Now I feel like people actually do kind of talk to one another.
Yeah.
So it's not that
Did
bad.
people really not like interact?
Yeah.
We didn't really talk.
But then yeah, moving on to S2, the ski trip. How was that for you? How was the ski trip for
really
you?
good.
Yeah.
Very good. It was fun.
Yeah.
I had never skied before, so
Yeah. Speaking of that, never skiing. Could you ski?
I did. Well, I lived in Austria,
Yeah.
so I already did ski trips, and I went skiing in the winter.
Yeah.
But like skiing in the winter for me, my parents can't ski, so it was like going up a mountain where there was like a little bit of snow, fake snow, and then this. But it was still a cool trip.
Right.
Yeah.
No, I could ski because I went at least twice before that. So I was put in a different level to you two, and you guys were put with the beginners level. And I remember I was with literally
no, you
nobody.
were on the beginners.
No, I was
You
in
were
like
in a
intermediate.
Me and Ava were in the beginners.
Yeah, you guys
Yeah.
were the beginners. I was in a different group. I remember I was with Michael and I think Darren too. And I was fighting to go down a grade because I didn't want to be alone. It was so boring with them. I didn't, it wasn't a vibe. And eventually, no, I didn't get as low as you guys. I only got to lower Pippin's level. And that too was a bit boring, but at least I got to ski. But I know you guys were just climbing up mountains with ski boots.
Oh my god, he didn't let us take the ski lift, not once.
Why?
Actually, once. We took it once. He made us hike the mountain every day. Every day. It took us half an hour carrying the skis. Like,
Which I didn't get
the-
because we were just there for like, how many days?
4, basically.
Four.
Like 4 days. So 4 days of climbing up a mountain. And I was not ready to do that, but you know, at the time you just wanted to be with your friends, so it was all fun. We did go to ski lift every single day. That was
Yeah.
part of the thing.
We went once.
You guys went
Once.
and you.
I went a couple of times, but then I also there was this one time where we went to like a little hill next to the place, the hotel, whatever, and there we had to climb. But
Oh, I remember to get to
Yeah.
the bus and all that. Yeah, that was some time. And then COVID hit, and then that was it
The end.
for our social life. But
not for you two.
not for us. We finally have her on here. We had a blast. COVID was the time of our
Yeah.
lives. We had calls
Every day.
every day. We played
Morning,
Roblox,
afternoon, night.
everything. We watched shows. We did freaking
We
Chloe
watched
things.
Glee.
We watched Glee. I remember that. That show
Both of us.
traumatized me.
Yeah.
And what else did we do? We did go out occasionally.
Yeah, sometimes.
Sometimes, but so yeah, we'd go out, and I remember this one time, our sports teacher started giving us assignments where we'd have to show ourselves going out.
We had to take a picture of us walking in the streets.
And I remember what we did is we went on this one walk, we took pictures of multiple areas, and then every time you'd ask us to send a picture, we would just send a different picture from that same day we went
You
out.
guys did the most though, because I never did that and I didn't get in trouble.
I know. That's the thing. No, COVID was such an unluck because even for the grades, they were like, yeah, if you don't do it, you fail. But then they never actually checked it. So, yeah, that too was quite crazy. But
Yeah.
then, was there anything in COVID you learned that was just major and you just take to your life this very day?
Do you think it was like a life, at some point, like something that was like life changing that happened during COVID?
Like a shift.
Yeah.
Not really, no. I still think I was too young. Like, I didn't use my brain yet. I didn't have anything going on at the time. I just woke up in the morning, was happy or whatever, did what I had to do, and that's it. I think maybe during COVID, I had more time for myself. So I learned what I liked and what I wanted to do in my free time more often. That's it.
What's that one thing you did the most in COVID?
I don't know. Watch TV shows maybe. Stayed with you.
Yeah.
Called. I was on calls all the time. Doing BuzzFeed quizzes.
The BuzzFeed
The
quizzes were
BuzzFeed
really fun.
quizzes.
Yeah.
We did like 100 a day. So many.
Those were great times, man. Honestly. I wouldn't do it again. Would you do it again?
Yeah.
You would? I know. I don't think. Would you do it again?
I would love to know if it'd be different, you know?
Yeah, because how was you were? what
I
did
was
you
just
do?
doing my own thing, like finding out things I like, enjoying not being around people. I loved it because
Yeah.
I'm an introvert who likes to be extroverted. But like if I don't have to be, that's great.
Yeah.
If I don't have to talk to people, that's fine. So I was fine, but I would love to see how I do it now. Yeah, we probably prediction, guys. I think that we will have to do something like that again, unfortunately.
Yeah. No, I wouldn't do it again now.
Yeah.
Because now I like not staying at home, doing nothing. Like if I had to stay at home now for 3 months, I wouldn't know what to do. I wouldn't do anything good for myself.
Yeah.
Probably.
No, I think I'd go a bit crazy. It's not the same, you know? It's really not the same. And also you grow out of many things. You're left with minimal things to do, so I wouldn't want to stay at home. But yeah, I guess we're going to move on to my favorite question, which is, what is your hot take, so your most controversial opinion? And Marta, think of one too.
Yeah, because we will
Help out.
About what?
Anything, literally anything.
It can be silly, it can be serious.
I don't.
Go ahead.
Should I go first? Okay.
Because I don't have one.
Yeah. Okay. Eurovision is political and will always be political. If you put a bunch of countries competing, it's gonna be political. Like whether you make it or not, it's not about the fact that Russia isn't allowed to compete. It's not about the fact with like Israel and Palestine. Nothing with that. It's about the fact that when they're giving the 12 points, they're gonna give it to their friends. They're gonna give it to their allies. They're gonna give it to like the countries they like. A lot more than they're gonna give it to the people they actually think is talented. So from there onwards, it's political.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah. And I like that about it, to be honest. It's fun.
Okay, my
Countries competing in a peaceful way.
Instead of war, I would rather have
Exactly.
Eurovision.
Eurovision.
Yeah.
my hot take is right. I have to formulate it carefully, but it is not cool to not know a little bit of politics. So I'm gonna jump off the wheel.
Yeah.
In general, I mean not in general, but like at least in your country. You don't have to know worldwide politics, but just at least in your country, so that when election day happens or comes, you are at least a bit educated on, you know, who the parties are, what they stand for, and who to vote for. Because I feel like many people, well, a good amount of people nowadays just follow the masses. So whatever everyone's voting, that's what they're gonna pick because they think that's the safest route. But then they don't understand the party's like ideology themselves. You just pick because everybody does. I think that's quite dangerous. Whether it's good or not, it's just you have to learn something or some aspect of it, even if you hate it, because it will affect you one way or another. So yeah.
Yeah.
Again, I'm not expecting people to take a fat book out and learn the origins of these parties. It's just surface level stuff, and then go and vote, do your job, and that's it. That's my
Yeah.
Yeah.
I still don't have one. I don't know. I can't think of anything.
no.
Maybe one more minute, but I don't think I'll come up with anything.
Okay.
'Cause,
You know, I voted for the first time yesterday.
yesterday?
Yeah.
I thought a
'Cause
while
it's
ago.
the elections. No, it's the elections this Sunday, and I was still thinking about like making sure I wanted to vote for this party. So, I went to put the letter in the mail yesterday. Hopefully, it gets accepted. Yeah.
I don't know, maybe if you give me a topic I can think of something.
For some reason, the only thing I'm thinking for now, since you're Italian, is like, should you cut pizza with scissors?
No! No.
Because I recently went to an Italian restaurant and they were doing that. So, like, what's your opinion on restaurants that do that?
It's not hard to take a knife and a fork and cut it normally. Why did you have to pick up the pizza and cut it? Like, what? No. You're just making it messy and hard, in my opinion. I don't know. It's not hard. That's it.
Okay. I guess we can give you another one again in your Italian roots. What are your thoughts on pineapple on pizza?
I don't care. There's a billion different pizzas. Like, just because I'm Italian, if they ask me in public, I have to answer, like, I feel the need to say, no, don't eat pineapple on pizza. But to be honest, I don't really care. Like, there's a billion weird combinations of pizzas, even in Italy. So, if you like it, you can eat it. Do you like it? I've never tried it.
Oh.
But I wouldn't like it. It doesn't speak to me. Because sweets on pizza,
No,
Oh, pineapple is really sweet as well.
Yeah. You guys got it from here. She doesn't care.
Do you like pineapple on pizza?
No. I tried it. Honestly, before I hate something, I've tried it. I've tried it multiple times. It's not good. I don't get the appeal. It's confusing to me.
Do you like it?
That's my go-to pizza. I'm not kidding. I love
Okay.
pineapple.
I don't lie. Like it's.
I'm a horrible. No, I love the weird mixtures though. That's what I'm there for on pizza. Like I love pizza with mozzarella and pistachio.
That's normal. That's
Yeah,
an
yeah,
Italian
yeah. I
pizza,
love
though.
that. And then the
I love
pineapple
that one.
pizza is fun because that's usually places have more of that than they have mozzarella with pistachio. And then I've tried one time pizza with peach, which is really interesting. Yeah. Yeah.
Next thing you know, pizza tutti frutti.
Pizza tutti frutti.
Really crazy.
Have you ever had chocolate pizza? It's like that's a like no tomato, no cheese, just chocolate with bread.
Oh, that's normal.
Yeah, exactly.
That's not a pizza. That's just
That's
bread
not-
with.
No,
Yeah,
it really
it's
is not a pizza, but it's a chocolate pizza. Yeah.
Anyway, I guess we'll move on to a music question, which I feel like we haven't done in a hot second because we haven't filmed an episode for a hot second. But this question is just us. Well, no. What kind of music do you listen to the most? Like, what's your top genre at the moment?
At the moment, I've been listening a lot to Italian music for the past year. A lot of Italian music, which I never did before. I would always judge Italian music, but that's because I only ever heard the like trap, horrible trap Italian music, with just like like where they say nonsense, or just I don't know. I just didn't like the meanings. But I found an artist. His name is Knight, and I listen to him all the time. I love him.
What about the genres? What genres?
Like your top three?
Yeah.
I listen to a lot of Spanish music, and then pop, probably.
Do you have like a current favorite song that you're playing on repeat?
Yes, it's Italian though, but it's called Fiore Mio by I don't know who. A long name, a really
You're gonna
long
have to send
name.
it to me so I can put it up the screen.
Okay.
People can check it out. But that's interesting and cool. Marta, has your top three or no, your favorite song at the moment changed? What you're listening to on repeat?
Well, yeah. I'm listening to the same songs on repeat right now. Oh, okay. My favorite song right now is a German song called Erdnussallergie, which translated means peanut allergy. And it's really fun. I really like the song. It's like indie German, Berlin.
The song I'm currently listening to on repeat. See, I can't pronounce it. Right.
He doesn't appear on frame. No, guys, the pigeon just passed. He's so
They're gonna
cute.
come next to me.
Yeah. He's like extroverted.
Okay, well, the song I can't pronounce it, but I'm gonna put it on the screen. But I'm not gonna say by whom it is because I'm gonna get it wrong. But it's an Arabic Egyptian song, and I like it, and it's really good, and I keep playing it. Which I've been really into Arab music lately.
Yeah.
because it's really good. So that's my jam. On to our next question. I can't speak today. Would you like to introduce the next question?
Yeah. So, if you would assign each one of us one song, what would it be? And then we'll assign you a song too.
Okay.
You can look at your phone if it helps.
No.
Okay.
No, I got it. Everybody Wants to Rule the World. Adam's songs.
Ooh. You have to explain.
Yeah.
You have to explain why.
Well, it's just you used to be obsessed with that song, really obsessed, And I think that's the song that you listened to the most, or you talked about the most, when we were the closest. And then same thing for you. I feel like no, you didn't listen. I don't know if you listened to that one a lot. I think it's the one that I listened to.
Yeah, and then
a
we
lot,
talked about it.
And then we
Yeah.
talked about it. So I associate that one.
Yeah. Lisa, do you have one?
I need to think, but if you do, you can start.
I was also going to Blink 182.
Really?
Yeah. I wasn't that song though. I was just like thinking about the band in general, because like that kind of like pop rock.
You also gave me a sticker of Blink-182.
Yeah. Yeah, my dad bought a bunch of stickers. I was like,
And I have it.
yeah.
So.
But yeah, because I feel like pop rock in general and Blink 182, because you're very like happy person, energetic, and it's just a fit. And it's also cool music, and I think you're a cool person.
Thank you.
I think you've grown more and more into your like
Thank
cool
you.
person. Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, as for me, see, I can't pick a song because it's tough. But see, the Louis Tomlinson era, guys, you had to be there. It was not for the weak, okay?
I knew who all the 5 members of
One Direction.
One Direction are just because of Anna. So I never listened to them before.
That was an era that was not for the weak, but we survived, and look at what we are now.
R.I.P. Liam Payne.
Right.
Yeah.
So any Louis Tomlinson song, but Harry Styles too, because I remember the beginning before you go into Louis Tomlinson, it was Harry Styles. So Fine Line, I think is your.
Okay, I love that
Fine Line.
one,
I
though.
like that one. Fine
I
Line
like
was a
that
song
one.
because you also used to. I don't know if you played it a lot, but you mentioned it a few
I
times
played that one a lot.
when we were together. And then through you, I also got into Harry Styles briefly, and then I lost the plot after Louis Tomlinson. But that was an era of a moment. But again, yeah, I associate it with Harry Styles at that time because I don't know. It
Okay.
was just new era. It was just fresh. It was different, and it was I don't know. It was like warm and just nice, I guess. That was
Yeah.
it. But yeah.
You still listen to Louis Tomlinson because that reaction shows.
No.
Yeah.
But I did go to his concert last
Yeah.
year. For the,
For the plot.
yeah,
Yeah,
because of the emotional attachment I have to him.
How did you get attached to him? Like, what made you?
Why him?
Yeah. Why
I
him?
don't know, everything he said was relatable. That's it. I thought he was a cool person.
Guys, you had to be there for that. It was actually crazy. Oh my god.
We made, I don't know if we can get this out of the video, but we made a fake Instagram called the Tummy Club.
I don't.
Oh my god.
I still get emails of like, like, you would like this, and it's like,
Oh,
Oh,
yo.
did we post pictures of him?
yeah. Like we got them out of Instagram and then off of Pinterest, and then we posted them.
Yeah, because your Pinterest account was also filled. It was like, I don't know. Oh my god, it was just crazy.
I think, yeah.
Oh, I wanted to say something else, but that's just gonna like dox you, so I can't say it.
What is
but
it?
your username used to be.
No, stop.
I could not pick that up. It was so dead, guys. I can't. That was.
Yeah.
I still love him as a person.
Yeah, he's
Obviously.
nice. Yeah.
I still.
Tamil
great.
Fan Club.
I don't-
You came up with the name, I think.
But again, we're super. You guys
Like
were
this
super
guy-
young and stuff. Huh?
Yeah, no, but my reaction is not towards him, it's towards myself.
Whoa, I still love. Yo, I'm gonna put a screenshot of the page up there.
No. Please say don't.
How many pictures?
5.
Okay, and it's like an album. It's one picture.
Because the idea was, if I remember correctly, it's like we post one picture a day and then it'll come to Luxembourg.
Oh, he
Guys,
did.
y'all were the Lulu. Well, he did, but the Lulu at the time. That's crazy.
Yeah, this was, when was this?
2021.
2022.
Wow.
January 25th was the first one.
3 years ago.
Yeah. And then we posted, the last one was February 9th.
Let me see that pic. Sorry, let me see that one. Can I please?
Well, I remember because I get notified of it every 2
I
seconds.
remember now. It all came back. We did it on the bus.
Yeah. On the way to school.
OMG.
Yeah.
Picture of him on. Oh my god.
It was so bad. I locked it out. Oh my god.
It's okay though, but you know, very briefly speaking of One Direction, I mean, we know your fave was Louis Tomlinson. Did you have a fave, or do you have a fave?
I never listened to them.
If you had to pick a fave now,
What's his name?
Zayn.
No.
Niall.
Niall.
Niall, mine is Zayn. Guys,
course.
Zayn,
I
ride
love
or die.
Zayn now.
Yeah.
I love
Zayn,
Zayn
he's,
now.
he's great. So yeah, he was my ride or die. But then also at the time, I wasn't the biggest fan of Blondie. You know, the guy. But that was an era. That was an era. We all had a bad era. Okay, to make you feel better, what was your worst era?
Probably my anime phase. When, you know what my gateway anime was, you guys? It was My Hero Academia.
I'm
For
sorry.
the people that know what that is, yeah. I watched the first 2 seasons with my friend in one day. And then the other one we just like watched it. We watched the movie too. Like I was obsessed.
I was forced to watch My Hero Academia. Oh my god. It's not bad, but I would not.
That was my first TikTok moments too. I started watching it because I got on TikTok. So my first TikTok moments were My Hero Academia, you guys. It wasn't good.
Right.
And
Yeah.
you?
My worst. Probably my skinny jeans and what?
I was gonna say your rough macho.
Yes. Oh my god, my rough macho
Obsession.
Is it over?
No. Sometimes when I see the picture, I'm like, wait, what the hell? Like, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Obsessed.
I was
over?
obsessed.
I watched all the Karate Kids just to relate to you.
Thank you. I watched them because I had fun and I had the utmost. That Ralph Macchio is so great, guys.
Yeah.
It still is, and that era shall be missed actually because I miss it.
It's not over, clearly.
You also had a phase where you would wear wigs.
Oh
and
yeah, and
TikToks.
make TikToks.
That was like
yes.
a crazy person.
I would. Oh, I deleted them all. Thank goodness. Oh my god. Low key, when I look back, I'm like,
I feel like you're gonna miss them. Like when you're in your 40s, like, oh, that's
yeah,
not
like
a
I'm not embarrassed of it because it was a moment of me just
Yeah.
being free. But I wouldn't do that again.
Was that COVID?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was very much COVID, and you could tell. I was confined at home for days on end.
Growing up.
So anime era, Tomlinson era, Ralph Macchio era, Ralph Macchio for life. Which have you guys seen Cobra Kai? I have until the recent season. I stopped.
I watched it all.
It was not good. I didn't like the last season. But for those who like Karate Kid, go ahead and watch it. It's alright. I think it's good.
You have to specify that it's a Ralph Macchio version. Some of these people will still get confused.
What do you mean?
Like the version from the 80s.
Oh, it has like a newer cast, but Ralph Macchio's in it. So yeah, go watch it. It's
And
good.
so is Johnny.
Yeah, Johnny as well. And what's his name? Kreese. Yeah, Kreese is in it too.
And the other one. What's his name?
Silva.
Yeah, but the other one as well.
No, bruh.
Yeah, I don't know.
But yeah, it's a good show. You should try and watch it. Do you have a question to ask?
Well, yeah. No. I was about to think, 'cause like you said, you associated her to William Thomason, but didn't say songs. You didn't even know any songs.
No. That's why I said then Harry Styles because I feel like Harry
Oh, you
Styles
said
was
Fine
better.
Line, I remember.
Yeah, it was better because Louis Tomlinson. I tried. I really did. I tried for you, but I was like, I don't get it, so I gave up. But yeah, I didn't get it. Anyway,
I still love him. He's my spirit animal, but
same for Ralph Macchio. The hello. I do have a question. What advice would you give your younger self? I guess we all can answer it.
okay.
No.
We are.
Don't pick art in S5 for S6 and S7. Don't.
It's not worth it.
No, really not.
What about Venice?
Hmm?
What about Venice? The Venice trip?
But that was amazing. That was amazing. Worth it for the 2 years of art I did. Yeah. Marco?
Please study. Literally,
I'd say that.
just please study. Just a little bit. but like, please.
Okay. I don't know. Maybe. I don't have one actually. I think. I mean, yeah, study's one, but. Approach these random people and befriend them. It's not that deep. Just go for it. That's my advice. But yeah, I guess now I think I want to continue on school and trips, which is the S6 trip. Where did you go?
Paris.
Paris.
And how was it?
It was normal.
Was it your first choice?
No.
Yeah, you have to explain
Yeah.
that.
It was either my second or my third choice. I can't remember. But I think I ended up going there. Like they ended up putting me for Paris because they didn't have anyone else that wanted to go.
Yeah.
And I think mine was pretty high up compared to other people.
Yeah.
That's why. But it was normal. It wasn't the best trip. But it was okay. It's still a trip.
Yeah.
It was still in Paris. I like Paris.
What was the best school trip so far?
Either the Venice trip this year, because Venice is beautiful and we had a lot of fun. Also, we only had one thing scheduled, which was the Biennale, the art exposition, and that was like 2 hours in the morning. And the other 3 days, we just had nothing planned. Like the teachers didn't plan anything for us, so it was free. We had like 3 free days in Venice, so we did. It was just a holiday in Venice with your friends, so it was really cool. And then I also really liked the Italian trip, my L4 trip last year, because I was on a trip with all my friends, because they're all in S6. And Italy is Italy, like
Yeah.
Venice. So, but we went to Torino and Milan last year. That was really fun as well. I liked it.
So basically, any trip to Italy.
The trips we did, yeah, the school trips we did to Italy were the best ones.
What do you want to do? You already told us a little bit, but what do you want to do next year?
I'm not sure yet, but I think psychology. And I don't know. I don't know what I'm.
And would you go to Italy?
Yes, for the place and for the life, but for studying, I'm not sure because I'd have to do it in Italian, and I don't know if I'm up to that level. Not necessarily up to the level, but I'm a lot more comfortable in English or French than in Italian. So I don't know. For that, I don't know. But for the life, yeah.
Yeah.
Like the place is where I'd like to go, but I don't know.
I do have a question for you as regarding to staying in contact with friends, because if you guys don't know, Anna has friends from a bit of everywhere, and I find it particularly difficult to stay in contact with someone that I don't see every single day, or just like a few times. Also, I'm the type that's like low maintenance, so I won't write to you for like months on end, but then you can write to me and it's like we've never, drifted apart. So how do you deal with that?
I have long distance friends as well now because I have friends in Italy. So for 7 years I've been doing long distance anyways. And I don't find it hard personally. I'm also pretty low maintenance. Not always, not with some people. But they know how much and how often I need them, and I know how much and how often they need me. So depending on the person, I contact them more or less, or for different things. Like I'm pretty good with it, I think. I'm not worried. And I visit often. Like I visit my friends in Italy every month and a half, and I'll come here for my parents as well and my friends.
Good trait to have though, to be able to stay in contact with people that are just not
Yeah,
within your vicinity.
But if I'm close to you, I don't text often. Like my friends in Italy, I text them. I don't text them actually when I'm here. Like sometimes, but generally I don't text a lot. Depends on who you are. Like if I know you need me to text you like contact, then I will text you more often. If not, if I know you don't mind it, then like if I know you don't mind being not texting all the time, then I'm okay. It doesn't change my
Yeah.
relationship, right?
You just adapt to the
Yeah,
style.
like it doesn't change anything.
That's cool, yeah. You, Marta, I mean, you also have friends back in Austria, right? Like,
I'm not good at keeping contact though, yeah. Like right now, one of my friends, she's obsessed with Eurovision. And she literally texted me on Tuesday, like, oh my gosh, Marta, I was watching Eurovision with this girl, which was also my friend at the time. From, yeah. I was like, and you look totally like the guy from Portugal. And so from that, which I don't see, but like, sure. And then now it's just like, about Eurovision we can text. Or when I see something cool on her story, I'll just text. And I really like Instagram for that. Instagram's great.
yeah,
That's
honestly,
how
I
I-
find
yeah.
Instagram low-key.
Like one of my best friends from when I was 6, she posted on her Instagram like beginning of this year, like she got accepted to university for urban development, and that's what I want to do. So it's like that's so funny. Like we haven't talked in years, and then here you are doing the same thing I want to do.
Yeah, I like Instagram as well.
Yeah.
Or, yeah, I like Instagram because I don't have to text them to know about them,
Yeah.
and it keeps some contacts regardless. I like
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Even I use Snapchat with some friends, and I like that too. Like, I see your face once a day, you know, just like
Yeah.
see what you're doing, like that.
It's like a
A reminder.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah.
You've lived here all your life,
I've lived here all my life. There is no such thing as long distance friends.
except for those who moved away.
Huh? No, but I'm terrible at keeping contact. I don't. Okay, so here's the thing. I don't like when I put too much effort because then I feel like a beg. So the moment I feel that way and I feel like the person's not putting as much effort, then I abandon as well because I don't want to feel that way. So most of the time, I won't say most of the time because I've never really fully experienced it. Yeah, if I don't text you and we're long distance and it seems like I was doing more of the talking, that's because I don't want to feel like a bag. But in general, like even with friends now, I low-key don't text anyone. I don't know if that's a good or bad thing. I low-key genuinely
I text like the same 3 people.
yeah, same. I mean,
Just
same.
because that's how my relationship with them is. Like how it, that's what
Yeah.
it's like.
I'm not saying like there's just like a 2-3 people I text on a regular. That's it. Or I mean, I made a friend recently too. With her too, it's just we text occasionally and we hang out, but then we don't meet for like months on end, and we meet again. It's like we never left each other's sight ever. So yeah, I'm low maintenance, and if you don't like it, then
Leave.
I don't know what to do. But then there's Instagram, so I'm pretty active on there. What I mean by that, I will answer to text. I don't post any stories, so
That's a lie.
sometimes.
When you see movies,
Yeah, but I haven't done that in
not in a while.
so I'm not active, but I am.
I like to keep contacts. Well, no. Yeah, I don't keep contacts.
Yeah, we
I'll
should.
just-
You can't lie. You have
No,
to
when
tell
I
the truth.
like, if I go to Vienna, I'm gonna say like, "Hey, I'm coming. We don't want to meet up," and then we meet up.
something
But
like
that's
that,
it.
yeah. If you're not doing anything, but you know someone else is here, and you're like, hey, like, you wanna go out, and then you go out.
Yeah. So, like, you know, you grow apart, and that's okay. Like right now with you guys, it's just like, I know we're gonna move to different places. We're not gonna keep contact the same way. But if if I'm coming to Luxembourg, if I'm coming to the town you're at, I'm just gonna like, hey, what's up? Are you home? Do you wanna meet up? And that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think that. Not like I don't think you have to text every day to be friends at all. If I don't text you for 2 months, it doesn't change the way I feel about you.
Exactly. Yeah. And sometimes they're waiting for you guys to reach out first, so you
Yeah.
do your thing.
Yeah, but also if you have like 10 friends, you can't text 10 people every day, like
No.
properly, like genuinely
Give me
enjoy the conversation and be deeply into it.
Yeah.
You can't do that. So
That is true. But yeah, I think I want to move on to a color question. I think a color question would suit this ambiance nice. But you're gonna ask it because I've been asking. I feel bad.
Basically, the color question is you assign one. First of all, you assign yourself a color,
okay.
and then you assign each of us a color.
You have to assign your color after we've given you your color. 'Cause
Yeah,
if not,
yeah.
your answer will
Otherwise,
influence ours.
exactly.
Okay.
So you assign us a color, we assign you a color, and then each one of us assigns.
And you have to explain a
Well,
little
you
bit
assign
why.
yourself a color.
Okay. Marta is purple. because I don't know, I associate it with the whole vibe I felt and feel from you. And yeah, even like the music. I
Yeah.
would give the song I gave to you, if I had to give it a color, it would be purple.
No, okay. Yeah.
And then, yeah, it's just the whole, I don't know, what we lived to me feels like purple. And then Lisa, you'd be green. Because I feel like you were obsessed with the green. Like, I don't know, like that green.
Yeah. I love green.
Yeah. And you're peaceful, you're calm. I don't know. And the thing is that you, when you want to be seen a certain way, you say it a lot. So I know what, like you put it into my head. You like green, and I give you green, you know?
Thank you. Okay, Marta?
I would give you red.
Me,
Yeah, because I think I would give you red, like a light red, but not a pink, if that makes sense. Like in the middle. Because like I think you were really like emotional in the sense of like if you need to feel something, you can feel it, and it can be really, really positive. Of like when you're happy, you're happy. When you're excited, you're excited. But it can also go the other part. But I'm glad. Like it's a really good thing and a powerful thing to have, and I'm really like it's really nice. And then yeah, red is also a really loving color, and I think you're a really like loving and nice person.
thank you.
Yeah.
I give you. I don't remember if you. I don't know if you still hate this color. I wouldn't say
Is it
hate, but like
orange?
no. No, it's yellow. I don't think-
I actually really like yellow.
Yeah. Okay. So I think you told me one time, but yeah, yellow. Just because it's like a warm color, but it's not orange. It's like a lighter orange. It's a lighter orangish color. It's just. I associate yellow also with summer, like yellow, the indigo blue, and all that. So like that's like it reminds me of summer. I mean, you're still someone that like gets excited, like you're happy, you contempt when you're content with the situation. Like you're not always happy, but you're happy when it's necessary. And like I feel like your personality shines when you're with the people that appreciate you the most. So like you're most comfortable, you're really calming, like you're at ease. So that's the color yellow. It's like a nice bright color.
And three last questions or one more question?
We should do the three last questions. Wait, did you do the? You know how we screwed over Farouk?
Oh, she hasn't given her.
All right.
Yeah.
Your color.
Your
What
color,
do you
for you.
describe yourself as?
Um.
What? I mean, the Farouk's.
Oh.
Yeah, you have to do that one.
Yeah, I'll do that one. That's fun.
My color, I would give myself the color. I'm so indecisive with everything. I'd give myself like a light blue. I don't know why.
I want to know yours too, though. What's yours? The color you used to describe yourself with. You say.
We're not gonna do that.
It doesn't matter. It
I
really, we're
think it
gonna do
does.
no. We're gonna do different questions for ours. It's gonna be completely different. It's gonna be completely
I
different.
give myself a pink or a red. Like a powerful pink or a powerful red. Because I think I'm very passionate and I think it fits, and other people have said that about me too. You?
I give myself dark blue. Okay, now the intrusive question.
Okay, intrusive question. I'm gonna do the same one we did too, Farouk.
No.
Oh yeah.
So, are you ready?
Yeah.
Kiss, marry, kill.
And you have to do the other one too.
Kiss, marry, kill, fuck. The people we are going to pick.
We're gonna bleep it out, by the way. We're gonna bleep it out so
You
people
know,
don't-
every time you bleep, you can hear the names.
Because
in
she,
the video.
no, because the last time she edited, she left the sound on. She just put it low, but you can still hear it.
Oh,
Like,
because
you have
once,
to-
once
yeah.
I was watching like a short bit of it, and edited Bun Fruit, and I was like,
Yeah, that was me. That was the one you edited. It was Nishita's episode, and you left in the audio instead. You just covered the mouth.
Oh, I don't remember that. I'm sorry, guys.
Anyway, yeah, that doesn't really
Yeah.
matter. But yeah,
We usually do. Also, Tuesday this time, so
bleep,
don't worry.
I bleep and actually remove the sound of the thing. I don't
I
leave the
usually
sound.
remove the sound too. I don't know why that happened.
It happened like a.
it happened a few times.
Yeah.
I have to go back check my videos because I swear to God, I go there and it's like, whoop,
You
no
just
sound.
put the emoji. Anyway, the people.
Well, I don't know the people. You know the people.
Well, you're the one that introduced. You have to have at least somebody.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna do
I have,
all
okay.
of them.
You do guys or girls?
Let's do guys.
Okay. Well, then let's go simple. Feel- No.
We did the girls. No, 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 no. I refuse. Did Farouk do this?
Yes, Farouk actually did it, and he did it 2 times. So we made him do first friends, and then girls from Alia.
Has anyone else received these
No, not this one specifically, but other interesting questions.
What other interesting?
Okay, for Joao, for example, we asked him if he hates us.
Joao?
Yeah.
Oh, they were personal.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
it. Who else did we?
We asked-
Daniel, we asked if he had his best kiss.
Yeah.
Um,
And like just
yeah, it just
relationship
doubted
stuff.
them.
Okay, so you did personal.
Yeah.
No, this one's bad. I refuse. I refuse to even think about it. I don't wanna.
okay. So the same for people. Kiss, Mary, kill.
But then there's 3 people.
Yeah, but you can just leave one out. And that guy just nothing happens.
You have like an extra.
Yeah.
That's horrible.
We
Are you
gave you.
covering everything?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
promise it's overly. So,
No, this better be.
no,
like,
I swear it's bleep. We do not.
I have to go back and check my videos because I swear to God, I checked like did I do it. So
Sometimes it's anyway, we're gonna go to our 3 last questions, which are Marta, take it away.
from your whole life up until now, what's one thing you want to take with you to the future?
One thing I want to take with me. What type of thing?
Anything. It must be like an object to be a,
Okay.
a concept. Anything.
Being open-minded.
That's a good one. That's final answer? Alright. Now, second to last question, which is, and you get to ask me and Marta any question on the sun. You do not get this opportunity ever again. You have to answer honestly, truthfully. The floor is yours. And take it away.
Any question?
Any question, literally any question.
Kiss, Mary, kill.
It's okay.
We deserve that.
Kiss, Mary, kill. Both of you.
Okay.
Yeah, but I can't. Because I find it. Kiss, Mary, kill. You pick the people for her, she picks the people for you.
That's good.
Okay. Okay. We're gonna bleep this, so bleep slate. Kiss, Mary, kill.
Oh, kill, kiss, marry. Oh, this is but can I do yours too so you can think about it?
Yeah.
Okay. I would do.
The other guy and then marry.
Right, I have.
Well, we're bleeping the names. Or
Yeah,
we not,
we're
are we bleeping the nicknames too?
We're bleeping everything. I'm not having this out there. I'm sorry. That was a really good question, actually.
Yeah.
Marta's one was too easy, but
That was your fault.
I had nobody else up my sleeve, honestly. But yeah, now I guess we're gonna do the very last question, which is the most important one. And are you talking? You have to come closer.
Oh, yeah.
You have to come close to the camera.
What's wrong with me?
I mean, as close as you want. You're speaking to your future self. Look into the camera. What are your hopes and dreams? What things you hope you've accomplished? And what any advice you want to give your future self? The floor's yours.
I don't know. What was the question again?
So just what do you hope you've accomplished in your future? Your hopes and dreams. Any advice you give to your future self?
I just hope you're happy. And I hope you don't live under a bridge. That's it.
Looking good. You sure?
Yeah.
All right. So that was. Well, thank you for coming, personally.
Yeah.
Really appreciate it. We tried our best for everyone to try and get as many people as we could, but our schedules filled and so are others. so this is what you get. I think this is gonna be literally one of the last episodes. So, guys, this was the Day Night podcast with Lisa
And Marta
and
Hannah.
see you guys maybe another Monday.
Bye.
Is this a good angle?
No, I don't like it.
Show my bag.
Yeah. Yeah, even that.
I need a lip balm.
No worries. Yeah, so we DIY our thing with an iPad.
Very professional.
Very professional, super professional.
That one guy from Google.
How do I not know about this? What did you do?
Okay. Yeah, so yeah, we'd go out, and I remember this one time. Hello.
You know what? Good.
This looks really odd.
It looks very odd.
It's because we never do it in big, like, can you, wait,
No, it's good like that.
we look like we're expanding on the side.
I think it's fun though.
Yeah, I think so too.
It looks a bit weird.